What are the characteristics of a good leader? You know what? I'm going to give you 8 specific characteristics. Worked with people all over the world for a long time. When we can live life on our terms, on a holistic level, taking into account not just our business lives, but also our health, all of our relationships, from friends, family, to our partners, the world changes. All right, so if you're wondering, hey, what are the characteristics of a great leader? Good leader, great leader? We're going to go through those. And I'm going to give you the 8 characteristics that I have seen over and over and over and over again with the CEOs and senior leaders that I work with. So the first one is, and this is going to sound a little crazy, but they know it. A lot of great leaders, even if they feel like they're having imposter syndrome, and candidly, we all do, they have an internal knowing that they are a good leader, or that they're destined to be a good leader. But it's more than that. It's not just that they know it, it's that they know it and they really are working at it. They're choosing to engage. They hire a great coach. They read different things. They have a self-awareness that empowers them, that says, you know what, I want to be better at this. The best people on the planet, the best leaders, are voracious readers. Virtually everybody has a coach. People that are helping them to become better. When they become better, everybody around them can become better. So that's the first step. The second is they look at their life on a holistic level. And what I mean by that is they're realizing that for them actually to be the best senior leader, she may say, gosh, I have to be a good spouse. I need to be a good mom too. I need to make sure that I'm taking care of my health. Because the reality is if you're sleeping poorly at home, or you can only sleep with Xanax or whatever, or you've got issues at home, you're going to bring that into the office. You're not going to have the competitive advantage of being well rested, of being very clear and present in the areas that you need to focus on. Nobody wants to admit this, but I have seen this over and over, where it's really important that you need to look at things on a holistic level. And on this channel, we talk about this in a lot of other places, but if you're interested, you can go to our website at lifeon-yourterms.com, and about halfway down the page, there's a tool, free, doesn't cost you anything. You can go ahead and use that, and it'll give you an assessment to sort of define where you are from a holistic level. And if it's like, yeah, it works pretty good, well, but your health isn't, I promise you, if you start taking care of your health better, you will become a better leader. It's one of those characteristics that, again, that they have the self-awareness. How can I become a better person? All right, so the next thing is that great leaders tend to dream audaciously. They dream big. They don't know what they can't do. They don't think about how, they think about, no. They define, where is it I want to go? What is possible? What is not possible, but what does that look like? And it's dreaming outside of the box. It's not thinking about what the standard parameters say. I mean, you think about some of these people, like Jeff Bezos decided that he was going to take on IBM with Amazon, their cloud services, and Walmart and Target, all at the same time. You can look at Elon Musk. He decided to take on Ford and NASA and AT&T. I mean, it's crazy. But these guys don't know that they can't. They dream big. And when they dream big, then they create a clear vision around that so that it inspires other people. And there's a whole nother video on this, on how to inspire other people. But that when you dream big and you're clear on that vision, that helps immensely. The fourth step is, how is it that these leaders find the very, very best people? And sometimes they are incredible expectations. High expectations, what they expect to get out of people. But they do everything they can to empower those people to be better. How do they surround themselves with amazing people and then create a safe, positive, usually very competitive environment where everybody is striving to help each other get better, not just one individual? But the great characteristics are they find amazing people and they make them better. All right, the next thing is that they have the ability to be ruthlessly but compassionately accountable for themselves as well as for others. They set an expectation that this is what it is, period. This is where we're going, and we are going to do it over and over and over ruthlessly, compassionately. But what it does is it empowers and challenges people to step up. Now, occasionally maybe somebody falls down, they help each other. But more often than not, it's going to inspire and bring people up higher and stronger, and they become better and better. It's an amazing characteristic when you find people who are good at building and inspiring teams. All right, the sixth thing, and this is silly, but it's not. It is a unique characteristic. It's typically more of an entrepreneurial characteristic, but they're willing to fail. Meaning that they aren't afraid to step in and I don't know where this goes, but it feels like this is the right direction. They typically will have some data to make behind it, and they'll make an educated gamble. They'll decide we're going to do this. Does it work every time? No, but sometimes it does. I work with an aerospace company, and it's a legacy type of culture, and one of the challenges has been getting people to embrace the idea of failure. I saw this amplified recently when I watched the SpaceX Heavy rocket go up. The whole team celebrated when they got ignition. The whole team celebrated when they got liftoff. But the whole team celebrated when the thing blew up into a million pieces because it exceeded their expectations. They had a whole bunch of sensors on there, and they realized that they learned a bunch from that. Even though they failed, they were really excited because it was going to accelerate their speed. It allowed them to move even faster and faster. So it cost a lot of money. It was a very expensive explosion, but they learned it, and it's going to accelerate where they're going. So it's not that we want to push for failure, but we're not afraid of it as long as we're learning from something. Great entrepreneurs, great leaders will embrace failure provided they're learning something from it. They're not afraid to fail. The seventh thing is that great leaders don't give up. When they hit a brick wall, a lot of people are, okay, well, I guess that's it. Great leaders are like, well, can we go around it? Can we go over it? Can we dig under it? Can we blow it up? Does it really exist? Great leaders don't think, oh, can't. They think, okay, how? How can we change it? How can we change the rules? How can we change the parameters? But they're ruthless and consistent in their compassion, and they keep pushing, and they will inspire others to be better and stronger as they drive with that. And then lastly, is they're not afraid to have fun. A characteristic of great leaders is they aren't afraid to laugh. They aren't afraid to have a little bit of fun. And it doesn't mean that they have to be the center of attention by far. In fact, a lot of the quote unquote rock star CEOs, I don't know how great of leaders they were. I think they were cult personalities. But when you look at consistently the greatest leaders in the world, they aren't necessarily people you know, but the ones who consistently grow companies tend to have these traits. So again, these 8 traits are, number 1, they know internally that they're meant for this. They have that feeling, and even if they're on shaky ground and maybe they're having some of that imposter syndrome, they get the right help, whether it be through executive coaching, they're learning, they're always trying to improve themselves. The second is they look at their life on a holistic level, and they're making sure that they integrate both their home life, their health, and their work. And because they know that that is going to help them become the very best leader they possibly can. The third is that they're not afraid to dream. And when they dream it big, it is audacious. And they help everybody understand them, around them, see what that vision is. They focus on empowering others, building the right teams and empowering those people to be amazing and be great. They're compassionately yet ruthless with accountability. They establish that expectation and hold everybody accountable, including themselves. They're willing to fail. They don't like failing, but they're willing to fail provided they're learning something. If it helps them move faster, that's okay. They never, ever, ever give up. They're going to pivot. They're willing to let go of bad ideas, but they're always going to assume and assess and say, no, maybe we should pivot and look at it differently. And lastly, they're not afraid of having fun. So if you found any value with this, hey, please subscribe to the channel, check us out, watch out some of the other videos, and if you have questions, you're always welcome to reach out at lifeon-yourterms.com. Thank you. Keep smiling.